How can something be so disgusting and yet so common and uncontroversial? We need to talk about chips, potato chips, and how Europe, the safest place for food in the world, should ban them forever. From every small corner shop to big supermarkets, from vending machines to every party, picnic or bar, potato chips or crisps are everywhere. A common, simple snack, but beneath their appetizing appearance and manipulative marketing, the truth is that most people in the world have no idea just how damaging they truly are. Potato chips are not just junk food, they are a concentrated form of dietary poison, toxic, addictive, inflammatory, and very dangerous over time. Let's take a look at one of the most popular and harmful ultra-processed foods on the European market, a product that should be banned. Acrylamide is literally cancer. In 2002, Swedish scientists discovered that when food like potatoes are fried or baked at high temperatures, they form a chemical called acrylamide. The EFSA, the European Food and Safety Authority, reviewed the evidence and concluded acrylamide is genotoxic and probably a human carcinogen. It damages DNA and can literally cause cancer. Potato chips are one of the highest dietary sources of acrylamide in Europe. A Spanish study in the Foods Journal found levels in 70 chip products ranging from 89 to 1930 micrograms per kilogram, far exceeding the EU benchmark of 750 micrograms per kilogram. These levels would prompt investigations or recall if they appeared in water, meat, or baby food. But in chips, something kids eat casually, these products are normalized. A lot of people would say, of course, chips are unhealthy. Well, maybe we should not let kids eat them. To understand the danger, consider this. Smokers have 3 to 4 times more acrylamide in their blood than non-smokers. That's one reason smoking is so strongly linked to cancer. Chips are a dietary equivalent of that. SAFE, a European watchdog, has repeatedly warned of the cancer risk, especially for children, who are more vulnerable due to their smaller body weight and longer lifetime exposure. The EU did act with Regulation 2017-2158 to limit acrylamide, but compliance among these companies remains uneven. A 2019 report showed that 8% of tested chips still exceeded safe limits. In restaurants or homemade versions, levels often exceed 1000 micrograms per kilogram. And by the way, if you are from the United States, your country's lack of regulation would make the American chips so toxic they might as well be called cancer flavor. Because, well, that's what you're going to get. Cancer. Bad nutrition. When you eat a small 100-gram bag of potato chips in Europe, you get 450 to 600 calories, nearly a third of your daily intake, 30 to 40 grams of fat, mostly from highly refined vegetable oils, 50 to 60 grams of carbohydrates, usually with high glycemic index of over 70, less than 3 grams of fiber, and up to 2 grams of salt, about 30% of your daily maximum. Virtually no protein, no essential vitamins or minerals, and zero long-term satisfaction. Chips are built entirely for short-term pleasure. The oil used, sunflower, rapeseed, and corn oil, are rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which in excess promote chronic inflammation, arterial damage, and insulin resistance. The EFSA has found that these oils often contain oxidized lipids and aldehydes, toxins that damage cells and are linked to neurodegenerative diseases. Your brain melts away. Too much salt for your heart. Salt is not just for flavor. In high amounts, it's a cardiovascular threat. Your chips often contain 1.3 to 2 grams of salt per 100 grams. The World Health Organization recommends less than 5 grams of salt per day, yet regular chips easily exceed this. Too much salt can cause high blood pressure, arterial wall thickening, increased risk of stroke and heart failures, and damage to kidney function. A Polish study showed that eating just 110 grams of chips caused a measurable increase in blood pressure and water retention within hours. Chips are addictive. Chips are not addictive by accident, they are designed to be. Food scientists developed the bliss point, the precise combination of salt, fat, and crunch that maximizes dopamine release. This triggers the brain's reward system in ways similar to drugs. The UK Neuroscience Review published in Appetite confirmed that ultra-processed foods like chips activate the same brain regions as addictive substances. Your brain doesn't treat chips like food, it treats them like a drug. Damage to children's brains. Acrylamide and oxidized fats don't just affect adults, they hit children much harder. European animal studies showed that pregnant rats who were fed chips gave birth to offspring with underdeveloped brains, muscle degeneration, and low birth weight. In 2015, the European Commission classified acrylamide as a substance of very high concern under residue, neurotoxicity, and developmental risks. Yet, kid-targeted chip products remain widely sold across Europe. We should ban the advertisement of chips to children at least. The ultra-processed epidemic. Potato chips are a part of a growing ultra-processed food crisis in Europe. The ultra-processed foods make up over 50% of household diets in the United Kingdom and 30 to 40% in France, Germany, and Italy. Studies from EPIC and the British Medical Journal found that diets high in ultra-processed foods are linked to 50-20% increased risk of early death, 30% higher cardiovascular disease risk, 34% higher obesity risk, increases in depression, anxiety, and fatigue. In one BMJ study of 100,000 French adults, a 10% increase in ultra-processed food consumption correlated with a 12% increase in cancer risk. Chips are among the most common used ultra-processed foods. So just you understand, just 10% of your diet going towards ultra-processed foods like chips will make you 12% more likely of getting cancer. The bottom line. Every bag of chips contains refined oxidized fats and oils that inflammate your arteries, acrylamide, a known genotoxin, excess salt that your body struggles to eliminate, 0 essential nutrients, additives that triggers cravings. This is just not food. This is a lab-designed pleasure simulating disease-delivering substance. Over time, the result is chronic inflammation, hypertension, obesity, insulin resistance, mood instability, and fatigue, as well as, of course, increases risk of cancer and cardiovascular disease. Your heart will break. What should you do? The solution isn't just to switch brands like Lay's or flavors. It's to stop eating chips altogether. Instead, eat popcorn, roasted nuts, or whole baked potatoes, a real version of the food. And always read the labels. If it takes a laboratory to make it, your body probably doesn't need it. And just as final words, Europe has some of the strongest food laws in the world. If any region is prepared to lead the way in banning potato chips, it's the European Union. Many chip products still exceed safety thresholds. Most are engineered for addiction. All are nutritionally bankrupt. It's time to stop treating chips like a snack and start treating them like a public health threat. And that they really are.